Hey, you two! Remember me? This girl who used to make videos back a long time ago. Kind of quit doing that for a while because I tried to be an adult. Yeah, well, I'm over that. So it's April the 2nd, 2014. And of course, you know that means that it is time for VEDA vlog every day in April. And like I said, it's the 2nd, which means I kind of failed and didn't make a video on the 1st. So mine's going to be like vlog a lot in April, but that's okay. I'm going to seriously try and make a video every day. I'm really happy this year that have some of my friends and family kind of participating in VEDA, and hopefully it'll be like positive peer pressure. Be like, you do VEDA, I'll do VEDA. I mean, I already got one angry text message saying, you didn't make a video. Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't. Come at me. Come at me, fool. So for today, for my very first VEDA of 2014, I decided to do a Disney tag because as a normal 31-year-old, you love Disney, right? Right? You know I do. So I'm gonna answer some Disney questions today. This is like the first tag that came up on the Google search. So I think it'd be hilarious to do like maybe one of these every week because I'm sure there's tons of them out there. So this one says, the first question says, a scene in a Disney movie you wish you could experience. Now that's a hard question for me because I love some serious Disney movies. It's like, ah. But I think that if I had to choose just one Disney movie moment that I could be part of, I'm going to go deep in the vault and say I would want to go to the Powerline concert from a Goofy movie when they're on stage doing the perfect cast. But I would want to know about the perfect cast in advance, or I could be maybe the fat lady in the bubble that's singing or something. I don't know. So I'm going to go with that. So I would want to be at the Powerline concert in a Goofy movie. Question number 2 says, what is an unforgettable experience moment you've had in the parks? And I'm going to give you one from my very last Disney trip in February. The Main Street Bakery now has a Starbucks. So when you go to Starbucks, you always tell them your name to go with your order. And my friend, my cousin's roommate, ordered a drink. And we were Disney bounding as Meg, Pegasus, and Hercules that day. And so instead of saying his real name, he said his name was Huncules for the cup. So as we're waiting in line, we're just dying laughing, like this is going to be hilarious and nobody else is going to think it's funny. And the poor girl who had to read our name was like, and we're just like screaming, say it! Say it! And so she goes, Huncules! So that was pretty epic. So yay for Disney bounding and yay for Huncules Starbucks drinks. The next question, I don't really know how to answer this one. It says, what non-Disney song or songs remind you and bring back memories of Disney and or the parks? Like, there are so many ands and ors and slashes there. Like, who wrote this question? I don't know what non-Disney songs make me think of Disney. I mean, there's lots of Disney songs, like that remind me of other things. Can I change the question? I'm changing the question. So I'm changing the question to what Disney songs remind me of non-Disney things. And so that would happen to be one year at camp, my family group decided to do a like cross-dressing. So girls dress as guys and guys dress as girls. I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. And so that's like a quintessential camp memory for me. So that Disney song reminds me of a non-Disney event. Next question, when was the first time you went to a Disney park? And that was when I was 5, the summer before I started kindergarten. I went with my family. And we have some really hilarious pictures because we're little, like in crop tops and skirts. Like, what the heck? Fashion in the 80s. But yeah, it was good times. My sister's name is Robin and she was scared of Robin Hood, so that was hilarious. But character breakfasts are always a good time. If you could choose any of the characters to be your best friend, who would you choose? I think I would want to be best friends with Mulan because she's just so legit. Like, she's a very strong, independent woman. Maybe she could teach me how to do some cool tricks with the sword, and I think she'd be fun to hang out with. Like, she's not afraid to be a little goofy, and she understands, like, she wants to do the right thing for her family, and so I would want to hang out and be friends with Mulan. Next question. Name a scene or moment in a Disney movie that never fails to make you cry. I think the moment when Simba comes back in The Lion King. Lion King's maybe my all-time favorite Disney movie. But when he comes back and like Rafiki, like, you know, he's like, the king has returned and all that cool stuff. Like, I don't know that I necessarily weep cry, but I definitely get goosebumps every time I watch that. So when the king returns in Lion King. And the last question on this tag is, what is your favorite Disney movie? Which I kind of just answered. Awesome. My favorite Disney movie is probably The Lion King. Close second being Tangled. But The Lion King came out when I was in middle school, and so I felt like I was kind of, Disney was really like a huge part of my childhood, but when those Renaissance movies were coming out, I was kind of old enough to really appreciate how wonderful they were. And I was going to camp and I had the Lion King t-shirt and the Lion King lithograph, and I still have the Lion King doll in my classroom, and just all kinds of things like that. So the Lion King is just epic favorite Disney movie for me. I love the music. I love the artistry. Freaking Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Come on, people. Like, how could you not love that? So that's probably my favorite. So this is the Disney tag, version 1 for VEDA. I'm going to go ahead and tag Jessica, Jamie, and Doug because they're doing VEDA. And so, guys, here's an idea for you to do VEDA. So here is the project. VEDA 2014. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!